What's going on, everybody? My name is Will. Welcome to the channel. It is always good to see you. Today we are doing a little bit different of a video. I'm gonna go over actually there's gonna be more than that because there's some that work in other ones, 9 Lightroom tricks in 90 seconds. Now, obviously this video isn't 90 seconds long because I couldn't fit it all in. So without further ado, let's get into the video and get started. Now, the first one is one that really annoys me, and when I finally figured out how to do it quickly, made a big difference, and that's how to update your AI masks. So for example, here in Lightroom, let's say you have AI masks, which are the select background and the select subject. Let's say you even have an AI in an AI, so you subtract the background just for, shits and giggles. So when you do then a healing brush, let's just come over here and click there, you'll notice that a red dot appears under the masks. Now, to fix that, you have to go into the masks and you have to select each of the AI masks and click update. But all you have to do now, because I figured it out, is press on a Mac, press Command Option U, and on a PC it's Control Alt U. It'll automatically detect all the AI masks and update them, and it saves so much time. You're welcome. And with that, let's get on to number 2, which is how to open and close masks. Now, you could go over here and press this button, or you could simply press Shift W, it opens your masks, press Shift W, and it closes your mask. It's very simple and speeds up and saves you those minute seconds that add up over time. Really quick, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and hit that bell because you don't want to miss out any videos. All right, let's keep going. Now, the next one is simply selecting your optimum white and black points. If you scroll here to your whites and blacks, you can adjust them as you see fit. But where's the right point? Push and hold Alt Option, click the slider, slide until you see white, and then do the same with the black, slide until you see black. Sometimes you can overdo it, but what you do is after you do your edit, you come back and adjust it and you get proper white and black points. That is the fastest way to do that. The next one is a quick way to zoom in and out. Now you can press Command or Control and press plus or minus, but the easiest way to do this is simply push and hold Command or Control, I believe it is on a PC, drag a box where you want to zoom in, and you zoom right in. Now, once you've zoomed in, you can then simply click and you zoom in anywhere on the screen to that exact same zoom, and that is really easy to navigate through Lightroom. Now, really fast, before we keep going, this video is very fast. I'm just showing you the tools which you can implement. If you want a more in-depth understanding of Lightroom, I have a Lightroom Master of Editing course, which is absolutely phenomenal. It literally covers everything you need to know to master Lightroom. Anything that I know is in this course, and it's everything I use every time I edit a photo, every time I import, every time I export, tips, tricks, full edits, everything. And use code LRTIPS for 30% off. I will link it in the description. But it's an awesome course. I highly recommend it. Let's get on to the next one though. The next one is multiple tips. In the crop tool, press R on the keyboard, it opens it up. Now, did you know that you can change the grid? By pressing O on the keyboard, you can change the different layout grids. And then, let's say you have one that you want to switch it around, well, you can press Shift O and you can rotate those grids. That way you can get the most exact perfect layout that you want for your images. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here on the rule of thirds, but that is a great way to use different layouts to compose your imaging, and that's good for that one. Let's go on to the next. The next one is pretty simple. How do you rotate your images? Well, press Command or Control and the brackets, and you can rotate your images left or right, depending on which bracket you press. So I don't know, that I threw that in there because it took me a little bit to figure that out, so I hope you figured that out already, but if not, there you go. The next one is one of my favorites I use all the time. It's called Virtual Copies. If you right click on your image, go down to Create Virtual Copy, Lightroom will create a digital copy of the image. It doesn't create a new RAW file, it uses the same RAW file to use this. Now, you can take this virtual copy and edit it however you want, and then if you export it, it uses the raw file to then export a completely new JPEG. The benefit of this is you don't use up more space, and you can have multiple virtual copies for multiple different edits without losing any other edits. It's only available in Lightroom Classic, not CC, just as a note. The next one is a really good way for color grading. If you go into the color mixer here, Rather than adjusting each one of the colors individually, let's say you want to adjust the skin tones. So let's go to hue. We can click this little medallion right here, and then we can click on the skin and we can drag it up and down. This is going to adjust all of the colors that are in that selected area so you don't get any corruption or banding between the colors. Now you can do this with the hue, the saturation, or the luminance. You can also go into the tone curve and you'll notice the same medallion, which you can then adjust and get it exactly how you want to adjust the exact points that you want. So that's a really cool way to edit different points of your image. The next and last one is very cool. Let's say you finished an entire edit, right? I'm just gonna apply this quick preset to this image, and now I've made an edit. Now, all I have to do is go over here to the other image, and if I simply press the previous button down here, it will make the exact same changes. So if you want to copy and paste, you can do that, but this is an easy way. You finish making all of your edits, Lightroom saves it in the background, you go to another image, press previous, and it will use all of those same edits that you just did and put them on that image. So that wraps up this video. So hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, definitely go check out my Lightroom Master of Editing course, but that wraps it up. So YouTube recommends you go watch this video, I recommend you go watch this video, but I'll see you next week. Listen, I get it. I didn't quite make the 90 seconds, but I really did try. There were the intentions were there to make this a 90-second video, but I don't know. I'll keep trying. I'm sorry I failed you.